Hi, the Jeopardy Hotline back here once again, and now it's time for my 10th game of Jeopardy for a week. I have a 9-game week of $2,931,200. I'll repeat that, $2,931,200. We have after that, $2,931,200. Let's find out. Let's disable. Let's start the game. So the current users are coming on to Jeopardy from the syndication in 1984.
This is Jeopardy!
Let's just get to the categories.
Includes a lot of categories. Player 1, make a selection.
Categories are fish and chips, busy as a beaver, it happened on Halloween, very, very good on Broadway, and viral fell. Let's do happen on Halloween and then go left to right. And the office busy the beaver for 1,000. How about Halloween for 200?
1926. There's no escape for this magician who dies following a rupture of his appendix.
Who is Harry Houdini?
Player 1. Use the Wii remote or press the corresponding direction on the plus control pad. That is correct.
That was just a
You
guess.
again, player 1.
It happened on Halloween for $400.
1846. Heavy snowfall traps this carnivorous party in the Sierra Nevada mountains.
What is the Donner Party?
Let's hear it, player 1. Yep.
Our beat
Player
category
1,
are announced my
for
score
next selection.
so far. How about Halloween for $600?
1956. The Brits and the French invade Egypt in response to the nationalization of this.
What is the Suez Canal?
Okay, player 1. That's correct. We return to you, player 1.
They have a Halloween for $800.
1961. This man's body is removed from Lenin's tomb.
Who's
Yes,
Lenin?
player 1.
Actually, let me check this one. 1961. Oh. Who's Stalin? Joseph Stalin.
That's right, way to go. Please, back again, player 1.
Yeah, having Halloween for 1,000.
1998. This Mideast nation announces it will no longer cooperate with UN weapons inspectors.
What is Iraq?
Player 1. Yes.
Here. So at the end of that category,
Player 1.
I have $3,000. Hey, I don't need you. Because I have plenty of that by coming in from my window. Yeah. Let's do very, very good for $200.
Dawes Butler voiced this animated TV hound.
Who is Huckleberry Hound?
Yes, player 1.
Wait, what's the Gideon Samuel, by the way?
Choose again, player 1.
Very, very good for $400.
These are forever in a top 10 hit from 1967. Yes, player 1.
Strawberry Fields.
Yes. Select again.
Very, very good for 600.
Pro boxers have been battling under this Marcus's rules since the late 1800s.
It's the Marquis of Queensberry. What is Queensberry? Who's Queensberry?
Layer 1. Pick again.
Very, very good for 800.
Title Avenue is Theodore Geisel's first book.
And the book is titled
Let's hear it.
Guys Out on Mulberry Street. Right, it's Mulberry Street.
Right you are.
Of course, Theodore Geisel is better known to the world
You get to pick again, Layer 1.
as Dr. Seuss. So we're going to think that it's out on Mulberry Street by Dr. Seuss. Very famous. Dr. Seuss wrote favorite books, which were like Green Eggs and Ham, Cat and Hat, Cat and Hat with Hens, Pop on Pop, The Grinch Stole Christmas, Boy Here's a Who, Lazy and Maisie, tons of books for kids. Good Green Eggs and Ham, I'm not sure if I mentioned already, but there are tons of books that I myself have read when I was younger. I'll change to admit that I have read plenty of Dr. Seuss books when I was younger. I think everybody has. They are very, very good for 1,000.
Inept policeman in Shakespeare's Much Ado About Nothing. Is Layer 1.
What is Dogberry? Where's Dogberry?
You got it.
So at the end of that category, I have
Choose again.
$6,000. On Broadway for $200.
Two snugly cute characters in Avenue Q aren't called the Bad News These, but the Bad Idea These.
What are bears?
Layer 1. Right. Please pick again, Layer 1.
On Broadway for $400.
Many of this Jonathan Larson musical's famous fans have gone backstage to add their names to a long graffiti wall.
Jonathan Larson. Is on a horn or is on a fence? H-O-N or T-A?
Yes, Layer 1.
What is rent?
Good for you. We return to you, Layer 1.
On Broadway for $600.
Fantasia of American Idol played the role of Seeley in The Color This.
What is purple?
Okay, Layer 1. Correct. Select again.
On Broadway for $800.
Spring Awakening is an alt-rock musical based on an 1891 play that Frank Wiedekins originally wrote in this language.
Jeremy. Okay, Jeremy.
Let's hear it, Layer 1.
What is Jaren?
Good. Layer 1, back to you for our next selection.
On Broadway for $1,000.
Huey Lewis, Harry Hamlin and George Hamilton have all been tapped to play tap dancing lawyer Billy Flynn in this musical.
P-L-Y-F-L-Y-N-N. Billy Flynn. Chicago.
Okay, layer 1.
That is Chicago.
Right. You get to pick again, layer 1.
So at the end of 3 categories, I have $9,000. Bottom else, 200.
In the Sermon on the Mount, Jesus says that if someone smiteth you here, offer also the other.
That is the cheat.
Yes, layer 1.
That's
it. You again, layer 1.
Bottom else, $400.
After striking down his brother in Genesis, this man said, "My punishment is greater than I can bear."
Who is King?
Layer 1. You are correct.
Here we go.
Layer 1. Pick again.
Fire bells for $600.
In Numbers chapter 20, after the Israelites complained, Moses smote one of these twice, and water came out.
What is a walk?
Let's hear it, layer 1.
What is a walk?
Right. Layer 1, back to you.
Fire bells, 800.
In a book named for Moses' successor, this man smites the Gibeonites, the Hebronites, and the Eglonites.
All these ites. All those
Okay,
ites.
layer 1.
Who is... No, who's just his brother of Abraham? No. Gibeonites? Joshua. see. Where's Joshua? Where's Joshua?
Hey, you're right.
Yep.
Player 1, you pick again, please.
Fire belts, 1,000.
In Judges, Samson walked on 1,000 Philistines with this part of an axe.
A bone. What is a bone?
Let's hear it, Player 1.
Well, what is a jawbone?
Correct.
So, yeah, that cover, I have $12,000. 4 categories, I have $12,000. Therefore, they know either fish and chips or biscuit as a beaver. Let's do fish and chips for $200.
The moray variety of this fish is sharp-toothed and can be vicious if provoked.
What is an eel?
Okay, Player 1.
You're kind of moray. What is an eel?
That is correct. Choose again, Player 1.
Fish and chips for $400. Fish and chips for $400.
The ability of the members of the family Exocetidae to get airborne earned them this two-word name.
What is a flying fish?
Yes, Player 1. Good.
Here we go.
You get to pick again, Player 1.
Fish and chips for $600.
Here's Kelly from our Clue Crew with the clue.
On this man's first voyage, brothers Martin and Vicente Pinzon commanded the Nina and Pinta.
Who is Christopher Columbus?
Player 1. Yeah.
Let's do it.
We return to you, Player 1.
Fish and chips for $800.
Small freshwater fish of the family Pterophyllum are known by this heavenly name.
What an angel fish?
It's Player 1.
Where is it?
Player 1, you pick again, please.
Fish and chips for $1,000. And there it is.
It's the Daily Double. You are in the lead right now. Please enter your wager.
Let's do it all.
Here is your Daily Double clue. Built in 1816, the first private yacht to cross the Atlantic shared its name with the barge of this queen.
Good job. Cross the Atlantic. What was the other one? I'll go with Cleopatra. 16. Yeah, what is Cleopatra? Who is Cleopatra?
That puts you even further ahead.
Now, get that one, I got $28,000. This is Viva for $200.
Beavers have 6 of these on their heads in 2 sets of 3. One is transparent and helps in swimming underwater.
What are eyes? Oh,
Layer 1.
what are eyelids?
Select again.
BGS Viva for $400.
This 5-letter beaver home may have separate entrances and a carpeted floor. Hopefully no else. Yes.
What is a lodge?
Good for you. Player 1, back to you for our next selection.
BGS Viva for $600.
Of 1, 5, or 15, the rough maximum number of minutes a beaver can hold its breath underwater.
We'll see 15. What is 15?
Okay, Layer 1. Layer 1, back to you.
BGS Viva for $800.
Natural enemies of the beaver include bobcats, coyotes, and this glutton associated with Michigan.
What is a wolverine?
Let's hear it, Player 1. Good. And the last clue for $1,000.
Is it
The
you?
coat of arms of this company, founded in 1670, displays 4 furry beavers.
1670?
It's Layer 1.
Let's do them all. Virginia Company. go with Massachusetts Bay. What is the Massachusetts Bay Company?
Good.
Actually, Hudson Bay Company.
Okay, we have player 2 in third place, which means that player 2 will go first in the double Jeopardy.
So, I give you Giga and a $31,000. Half this is on the
The
clear.
double Jeopardy rounds are American history.
American history.
P is for
P is
physics.
physics. P
The
is
short
for
form.
short form.
Shakespeare.
Shakespeare.
Stars and their rules.
Stars and the Rolls.
And
And
Calling All Angels.
Angels.
Okay, let's get back into this. Player 2.
P
you
is
make
for
the
physics.
So
For
let's
$400.
continue. It's the P in P equals force times velocity. Yes, player 1.
Control, pressure, or power. Force times velocity. Power. What is power? Repeat physics, the other American
You
history.
again, player 1.
And then, well, the rest of them are not. P for physics for $800.
This element, Pu, was first detected in a cyclotron at Berkeley in 1940.
What is plutonium?
Hear it, player 1. Please pick again, player 1.
P for physics for $1,200. Got it. And then,
The first of the 2 daily doubles. You are currently in the lead. So, what's your wager? The clue. A cube is an example of a rectangular one of these. A Pink Floyd cover displays a triangular one.
what is a prism?
You have maintained your lead. Way to go. We return to you, player 1.
P for physics for $1,600.
The bob of a simple one of these moves with simple periodic motion.
What is a pendulum?
Player 1. You correct. You again, player 1.
P for physics for $2,000.
It's an elementary light particle, also called a fuzzy ball.
What is a photon?
It's player 1.
It's a photon.
That's correct.
And in that category, you have $68,000.
Player 1. You pick again, please.
American history for $400.
This famous transaction in 1803 doubled the territory of the U.S.
What is the Louisiana
Okay.
Purchase?
That's right. Way to go. Select again.
American history for $800.
In the 1760s, he and Charles Mason used milestones to mark the boundary line between Maryland and Pennsylvania.
Who is Dixon? I've heard the
Yes,
Mason-Dixon
player
line.
one.
Charles Mason. Who is Jeremiah Dixon?
Right you are. Player 1. Pick again.
American history for $1,200.
The Watergate scandal led to the resignation of this U.S. president in 1974.
Who is Richard Milhouse Nixon?
Player 1. You got it.
The joint president to have resigned the office
You
today,
get to
by
pick
the
again,
way.
Player 1.
Only U.S. president to resign the office, by the way. Moving on. American history for $1,600.
In the 1830s, some 4,000 members of this Indian tribe died during a forced march known as the Trail of Tears.
Who are the Cherokee?
Okay, player 1.
Well, what is the Cherokee?
Good.
From America?
Player 1, back to you.
American history for $2,000.
Let's take it over to Kelly.
In Portsmouth, New Hampshire, you can still see the home of this real-life orator. who in a famous story out-argues the devil.
Who is Daniel Webster?
Player one.
A Joseph from New Hampshire.
That's it.
That's all I'm saying, from New
Choose again,
Hampshire.
Player one.
So I should know that. Oops, forgot to look at my score. Short form for $400.
Bench presses build up the pecs. Short for these.
What are the pectorals?
Let's hear it, Player one.
$4,000. So at the end of that one, I say $4,000.
Back to you for our next selection.
The short form for $800.
The Random House Historical Dictionary of American Slang has an 1896 citation of diff, D-I-F-F, as short for this.
What is difference? What's the
Yes,
difference?
Player one. Yes, correct. Choose again, Player one.
The short form for $1,200.
Rad, meaning excellent, was truncated from this.
What is radical?
Let's hear it, Player one. That is correct. Select again.
Short form for $1,600.
The Cosmo Girl doesn't just look good, she can have a convo. Short for this.
What's a conversation?
Okay, Player one. Right. You get to pick again, Player one.
Short form for $2,000.
One of the perks of my job is knowing that perk, meaning a benefit, is short for this. It's Player one.
What is a percocet?
Yes.
What is it? So I have $80,000.
Pick again, Player one.
And in that category, now get to this a clue. Can I go the entire game, get every clue right? Who knows? I'll go let Shakespeare for $400.
This title queen uses an axe, a super venomous fool, to kill herself.
George Cleopatra.
Player one. Right. Player one, back to you for our next selection.
Shakespeare for $800.
This moneylender asks, hates any man the thing he would not kill?
It's in the thing he would not kill. He would not kill.
It's Player one.
His name and the thing. He would not kill. He would not. Shylock. Where's Shylock?
Player one, pick again.
Shakespeare for $1,200.
He uses the word assassination for what he plans to do to Duncan.
Who's Macbeth?
Player one. You are correct. Player one, back to you.
Shakespeare for $1,600. Sure.
Here's Kelly with the clue.
A reconstruction of this famous Shakespearean theater opened in London in 1997.
What is the Globe Theater?
Yes, Player one. Player 1, you pick again, please.
Shakespeare for 2000. We have the second daily double.
The second daily double. And you're in the lead now. How much? Answer. Characters in this play include the charming Rosalind and the sardonic Jaques.
Jaques. What is As You Like It?
That puts you even further ahead.
So the next area, $168,000. Stars and their roles for $400.
She was magazine editor Miranda Priestley, who fiendishly wore Prada.
Where's the
Let's hear it, player 1.
Whatever wears Prada, Miranda Priestley. Who is Meryl Streep?
That's right, way to go. You again, player 1.
Stars and roles for $800.
He was Julian Kay, an American gigolo.
Yeah. Richard Gere. Who is Richard Gere?
Okay, player 1. Good. Player 1, back to you for our next selection.
Stars and their roles for $1,200.
In 2005, this actor walked the line as Johnny Cash.
There H. Who's Joaquin Phoenix?
Let's hear it, player 1. Good for you. Player 1, pick again.
Stars and their roles for $1,600.
He was Charlie Chaplin in a 1992 biopic.
Charlie Chaplin. Who's Downey Jr.?
It's player 1. Yep. Player 1, you pick again, please.
Stars and their roles for $2,000.
He was Heathcliff to Merle Oberon's Kathy in 1939's Wuthering Heights. Player one.
Louis Olivier.
Good.
And into that, I believe.
Player one.
Yeah, about $174,000. Final Angels for $400.
Capelli d'Angelo is an Italian food term for a type of this.
CAPELL.
Okay, player one.
ELLI. Apostrophe. Yeah, I know. Injured hair. Where's injured hair Oscar? Where's injured hair Oscar?
Oh, you're right. You again, player one.
Royal Angels for $800.
That every soul has one of these is not an article of faith, but St. Jerome says it is the mind of the church.
What is a guardian angel?
Yes, player one. Right you are. We return to you, player one.
Royal Angels for $1,200.
It follows hark in the first line of a 17th century hymn.
What is the herald angel
Okay,
sing?
player one.
Herald angel sing.
Choose again, player one.
Royal Angels for $1,600.
Dia Jesu, sung by this young Welsh lass with the voice of an angel, has sold millions worldwide.
P-I-E-J-E-S here. P-I-E-J-E-S here.
It's player one.
Susan Lloyd. From Wales. Joe Rocher from Wales. Bonnie Tyler. So far, Bonnie Tyler. Charlotte Church. We'll go with Queen Charlotte Church. Yep.
And the last clue for $2,000.
Royal Angels for
It's the
$2,000.
title of Tony Kushner's Pulitzer-winning play.
What is Angels in America?
Yes, player one.
Georgia, you're under $180,000.
Sorry, only player one will be proceeding to Final Jeopardy. We're back. The category for Final Jeopardy today is landmarks. So, what's your wager? Each direction on the plus control pad represents a different response. Press a direction to select an answer. Let's see what it is. Here's the clue. The landmark site known to the Lakota as Six Grandfathers was renamed this after a prominent lawyer.
The also Mount Westbrook calls back Evans Pike Speak. Six Grandfathers. Mount Rushmore. I'll go with it. Mount Rushmore. Cool.
Did you come up with the correct response?
There's Mount Rushmore.
And that correct
Yes.
response was
Everything. Start my score to $360,000.
This makes you our new champion, player one. So congratulations. So long, everybody.
So that means that's like Jean has two children, Matthew and Emily. I'll see how much money I won. Where's that? 3291-200. 3291-200. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So that means I have a 10-game race total of $3,291,200. I repeat that, $3,291,200. And in this game, and in that game, I didn't miss a single question the entire game. I answered all of the W correctly. I answered all of the W correctly. I answered final Jeopardy correctly. I think that's the first time I've ever done that on camera. So there you have it. That's been my 10th game of Jeopardy for the week. Coming next week, my 10th game of All You Spotted in the 5th grade of Make the Grade. And then I'll end it. This is 2 Bad 9 at 9.